I would like Travis to jump in. You know, Travis is a good trader on the ES, the futures. He's worked also for a prop trading firm. You know, he has been with me for quite a while. Travis, can you tell everybody how you use the tools, what type of synergy you like, and anything that can help anyone there?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. So one thing that I like to point out is, you know, you mentioned the elastic bands. I use that on an overlay along with volume. And I have the volume indicator along with volatility on a separate screen. So I have the zones, the power calculator, and the elastic band on one screen, and then the VI and a chart of volatility and a couple other things like SPX. Like as Mark mentioned, I trade mainly day trade ES and MES futures. So when I'm day trading, I have a chart of the SPX as well on another chart with the volume indicator and the volatility. So you know, and I use those. If you pull up a 5-minute chart of today, Mark, you had that on there a couple of times, and you can see where, yeah.
Power volume indicator there for you. So you go to your indicators, everybody, invite only script, and you go to power volume indicator, which is the net buyer, net seller institutional flow from the institutions here, right there.
Yeah. So yeah, if you zoom that in just a little bit, so you can see today it was a perfect example. First of all, the open price, the yellow dots there, you can see that held as support throughout the day. And then we had the red dashes, the institutional red dashes above that. And there was quite a few times where the price crossed and recrossed those red dashes and back down to the power open. So, you know, there's quite a few opportunities to take some trades in there.
Will show up here, the replay button. So you can see exactly what happened with the calculator and the synergy. For instance, if I click here and you look here, what was the probability at that time? I click here, boom, and boom, see, boom. It needs to have that blue line. So you do boom, and now you put play, and you can see at that time, if I press play, what was the probability? Boom, 79% probability chance of a short, boom, and it starts tanking. It doesn't look like a lot of money, but let me hold on 1 second. If you are an ES trader here, we went from 3,935 all the way down to almost the open at 3,892.
Yeah, it's almost 50 points.
This is a 40
points, yeah, sorry.
42 points, all right. So 42 points times 50 dollars a point, right? It's not chubby, everybody, right? This is that little move on that 5-minute chart, you know, that synergy right now that we just showed you was a $2,100 a contract. A contract. So if you trade 10 contracts, which I don't recommend you do, obviously, unless you have a lot of money in capital, that would be $21,000. Just that little move. Boom. This one. Cross, recross, retest, lower, high, shift of momentum, cloud change to purple, goes back to the open power line at the 50% line from what was that, a 74%, a 64%? What did we see?
It was in the 70s. I forget exactly what it was, but with that, you can see on the elastic bands, you know, it was the blue elastic bands with the blue cloud near the beginning of that move there, where you just started. And when it got to the red dashes, it hung up there a little bit. The elastic band started making lower highs. Then it went to neutral, and then it changed to purple and down. And that was the indication that the trend is going down. And that's where I enter the trade with the synergy of everything else on top of that. And the elastic band showing me, confirming with the cloud turning from blue to purple. And you know, like you said, that chart pattern at the red dashes and a 70% chance according to the power calculator. So right. It all aligned.
And even though this was a tough day, guys, because look, the power volume indicator stays within the extremes here, like within the ladder. That to me, it's a choppy day. It's a sandwich day, but choppy 42 points here, 42 points here, right? So there's still some money to be made even on that choppy day. So everything is showing you that this is it's really the beauty of this replay thing, because you can see all the tools, guys, all the tools, and do your replay yourself and see all the synergy between the cloud, the elastic band, and the volume indicator.